Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing one of my absolute favorite looks, which is mixing red eyeliner with red lips. I'm first going in with my two eye primers, and today I'm using Benefit's Air Patrol and Loraak's Behind the Scenes. For this look, I'll be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, and I'm first going in with Lazarus on a fluffy brush and putting that directly into my crease. I'm using sideways swiping motions, often called windshield wiper motions, to make sure that this is blended all the way through my crease. In the end, I found that Lazarus was a little bit too charcoal for what I was going for, so I took a little bit of Ludwin and layered that one on top in order to warm everything up. For my lid shade, I'm using Succubus on a flat stiff brush and layering that on top of my lids until I get a completely opaque surface. Because this is a relatively pale, white, slightly buttery shade and I didn't use any kind of white base, I did need to layer this up a few times. To deepen up the outer corner, I'm going in with Samael. I also started pulling this color through my crease because I was starting to notice that it wasn't giving me enough depth, so I started to just use it as a layering product and would later then go on with an even deeper shade. So to get even more dimension, I stuck my brush in Salios and added that in on top and predominantly kept it in the outer corner just to make everything a little bit darker and a little bit more smokier in that outer corner. And to finish up with the eyeshadows, I'm using Liberatus on a fluffy brush and applying that directly to my brow bone to help blend everything out. I'm going to be using a new eyeliner today, and it's NYX's Vivid Brights in Vivid Fire. This is a bright red eyeliner that dries a slight touch darker than it looks when first applied. I know this kind of bright red eyeliner is not really up everybody's alley, but it's one of my favorite looks to do because the eyeliner color is just so unexpected. So of course I'm winging it out and trying to make it as sharp as I possibly can. Moving on to my face, I'm first going in with Laura Geller's Spackle Primer, which is a totally new product to me. This was actually the first time I'd ever used it, so I haven't really formed an opinion on it yet. I'm also going to be using some of my favorite foundations today, and they are the Boots No. 7 Instant Radiance I have the shades Cool Vanilla and Warm Ivory, and I just mix them together to get the perfect color match for me. I'm of course blending them onto my skin with a damp Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and just pushing that into my face. For my bronzer today, I thought I'd go in with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in Sweet Tea, and of course that's going in my usual places, so on my forehead, the backs of my cheekbones, and slightly along my jawline. I really wanted my cheeks to match my liner, so I grabbed for Burberry's Lip and Cheek Bloom in Poppy. It's a super bright shade and it doesn't require a lot of product to be applied to the face, so I'm using a small stippling brush to sort of dot it on my face and then completely blend it out with dotting, stamping, and circular motions. And since I always overdo it with blush, I'm just going in with my damp Real Techniques sponge and dabbing at the edges to make a smooth transition. My highlighter is going to be an oldie but a goodie Max Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And I'm just applying that to the highest points of my cheek and trying to make sure that I blend it out as much as possible so I don't get a streak of highlighter. Alright, back to the eyes to finish up. I'm going first in with my brows, and I'm using a new favorite of mine, the Annabelle Brow Show in Light. And for my lashes, I'll be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara and then popping on a pair of House of Lashes Au Naturale falsies off camera. And finally onto my lips. I really wanted to match the liner as much as possible, so I'm first lining with MAC's Brick Lip Liner, but I felt it was a little bit too dark in comparison to the liner, so I kept it to the edges of my lips instead of filling them in completely. Once that was done, I then went in with Wet n Wild's Cherry Picking lipstick and filled everything in. I made sure to bring it as close to the lip liner as I could get it so that I had enough of a seamless line, and then where necessary I went back in with the lip liner just to sharpen up any of the edges. And there we have it, red lips and red wing liner. I hope you enjoyed my slightly unconventional makeup look, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!